Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, IPTV, a colossal repository of publicly available TV channels from across the globe. This project has amassed over 130,000 stars by providing a simple, open-source way to access thousands of live streams. We'll explore the architecture behind this massive collection and how its community maintains such a dynamic and valuable resource. What if you could access thousands of live television channels from around the world for free with just a single link? And no, this is not some dubious streaming site. It's an open-source project on GitHub that has quietly become a massive, community-run index for global television, and it raises some fascinating technical and legal questions. The project is called IPTV, and it's managed by the organization iptv-org. It's a giant on GitHub, with over 132,000 stars and hundreds more added daily. At its core, IPTV is a massive, curated collection of publicly accessible Internet Protocol television channels from across the globe, what's commonly known as IPTV. It's important to clarify that the project doesn't host any video content itself. Instead, it provides structured playlists of links that point to existing online streams. In doing so, it solves a huge discovery problem for both users and developers. So, what problem does IPTV really solve? In a word, chaos. Finding public live TV streams online is usually a tedious hunt through scattered forums and websites. The links you find are often unreliable, geographically restricted, or quickly become dead. Before this project came along, users had to manually curate their own playlists. This was a frustrating and time-consuming process of constant maintenance. The unique angle of IPTV.org is applying open-source collaboration and automation to this very problem. It centralizes the effort of thousands of contributors and uses automated checks to maintain a single, relatively reliable source of truth for global TV streams. Let's look at how it works. Think of it less like a single application and more like a self-maintaining digital library. The main repository is the librarian. It automatically checks every single stream each day, almost like checking if a book is still on the shelf. The core architecture is a data pipeline built entirely on GitHub. It uses a smart modular design, separating the channel database, program guides, and the API into different repositories for clean management. But the real magic happens within its automated workflow. This is a process known as a CI/CD pipeline, and it's powered by GitHub Actions. Every day, this system automatically tests thousands of stream links for validity. It then uses the verified data to generate fresh M3U playlists, which are standard text files that media players can easily read. This whole process is a prime example of data as code. The channel information itself is managed and versioned through Git, just like software source code. So, how are people actually using this? The applications are surprisingly broad. For the average user, it's an easy way to watch global television channels on a computer or smart TV. You just use a free player like VLC and paste in a URL. The barrier to entry is extremely low. For developers, the project provides a stable and comprehensive API. It serves as a rich data source for building custom IPTV applications or services. Media center enthusiasts integrate these playlists into systems like Kodi or Plex to expand their live TV offerings. It also serves as a vital link for people living abroad who want to watch channels from their home country. Community feedback is generally positive, but with a note of caution. Users praise the project's open-source spirit, the sheer variety of channels, and its utility as a public resource. Developers see it as an excellent dataset for experimenting with streaming technologies. However, common concerns do pop up. These revolve around the inevitable instability of streams and the high number of dead channels in the playlists. And of course, there are always persistent questions about the project's legal standing. Despite its clever design, the project faces significant challenges. First, it operates in a legal gray area. This makes it a constant target for copyright complaints, often called DMCA notices, even if those notices may not be legally valid for a project that is just linking to content. Another issue is its complete reliance on the GitHub ecosystem for hosting, automation, and distribution. This creates a single point of failure. Furthermore, as the channel list grows, the daily automated testing process becomes a performance bottleneck, posing a serious scalability problem for the volunteer maintainers. Ultimately, it's best to think of iptv.org not as a streaming service, but as a powerful automated public utility for organizing information. It matters because it demonstrates a model for large-scale, decentralized data curation. It takes the chaotic web of public streams and turns it into a structured, accessible, and community-maintained resource.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.